Hey everybody, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com, and we're taking a quick look at the trim, clip, and fastener kit. This is going to give you an assortment of different clips and fasteners to make sure you can get your panels back in place. So if you're doing any kind of wiring, maybe putting on a hitch, base plate, maybe you're doing some kind of augmentation to your vehicle, whatever the case might be, anywhere that you're taking up a panel and you need to put it back, a lot of times you'll end up breaking some clips. So this is going to work for your Toyota or Lexus vehicles. Works for a lot of different models out there. A lot of times the manufacturer will just kind of use the same clips over and over. We do have other manufacturers as well, but let's take a look at what actually comes in this kit. The thing I like about this is that it does have this hard case that it houses all of our stuff, and they're pretty slim and small, so if you want to have a couple of these, maybe you're running a shop, you've got multiple vehicles, they're pretty easy to store. If you just want to keep it for your own personal vehicle, you can stash it underneath the seat, put it in a glove box, or maybe not a glove box, but you can put it in the trunk or stash it in a toolbox pretty easily. So let's take a look at what's inside. I'm just going to pop it open. And also it has a little guide of all the parts that are in here, so you can see exactly what you have and get an idea of where it might go. It doesn't list specifically where each piece would live. It just kind of depends on the vehicle and what you're looking at, because these clips will be reused in several different spots. So let's just go through them here. We've got a hood insulation retainer here, which is that big wide clip. Screw grommet, so a little screw might thread into this guy. Push type retainer, so this has two parts. Whenever you're taking this out, you'll want to pop out that center so that you can take out the whole thing. Typically the top part is pushing down, so it pushes out these little pegs to hold it in place in that opening. Similar to the next one we've got here, we usually have a couple different styles. So we've got another kind of post into the little housing, another retaining clip. It's kind of got this like shield style to the top of it. Another push type fastener. It looks like this one is kind of threaded, so a lot of times you'll end up you can push it down into place, but to take it out you'll have to actually unthread it, and it just takes a Phillips head screwdriver to do that. Another type of push pin fastener. This one looks very similar to this guy, but it's a little bit taller. This one's a little bit flatter, so you've got a couple different styles there. A few things might move around a little bit on you, so I'll just put that back. Got another screw nut here, a side panel retaining clip. So this is kind of a more elaborate piece. Looks like that kind of goes into the little round part, so you'll probably end up having one part that you'll slide in place and then sort of put it into the housing, so you'll kind of snap those together once they're in the right spot. A mounting clip, another kind of two-part piece here, so this kind of fits inside and then smushes down in there. Screw nut. So this will slide along something and then you'll screw that nut down inside. Another trim panel retainer. A lot of time, these are really common for a lot of spots, especially in your back area if you pull out any panels in the interior. Molding clip, same thing. Got the pink molding clips. So these are pretty similar in shape and size. I think these are kind of interchangeable from what it looks like there. And then another push type retainer. A hood insulation retainer. So this I think has drifted over from our next door neighbor. These guys. You can adjust the little containers, so it's got all these little kind of dividers. But if you want to, there's a couple other spots, so if you wanted to kind of adjust for maybe some of the bigger things, take up some space from an area that doesn't need as much, you can adjust that as you want to. Another push type retainer, and then a hood insulation retainer. So that's that clip there. So like I mentioned, it should be pretty much everything that you need to replace any of those clips. So if you're putting in maybe a new fan or doing anything in the engine. Sometimes you have to take out some parts of the grill or anything like that. Those hood retaining clips will come in handy. So I hope that this has helped in deciding if this is the right kit for you. We do have other manufacturers, as I mentioned. We also have Honda, Audi, BMW, Volkswagen, all kinds of others. So you can check those out right here at etrailer.com. And we do have a lot of other accessories for your vehicles in general. So check them out. Thanks for watching.